Developers, as you see today, will be obsolete in few years. Don't take me wrong, it's not negative, right?
We never looked for skill set, whether are you an expert in coding, are you an expert in this technology? Never. All that we wanted is
3 people, no problem. Leave them alone in a corner, they'll get the work done, right? More than 10 people, then you'll know what problems come in, and people are problems, you know that.
If you're not there for the team, or if you're not there for the people that need you, don't say that you are an entrepreneur.
Welcome to GUVI channel and to the Tech Startup Success Story Episode 1. Today we are at Arivu IQ's office, popularly known as AIQ. Thus, the history goes back to 2004. And its CEO, Mike and Director Janet, sat with us to tell the tale of their company success story. We caught them candid talking about their life journey and experience as leaders. They shared that their company culture doesn't allow anybody to call employees. Even though everyone has a designation, they all proudly represent and call each other co-owners. Let's meet them and ask the story behind their soaring success. Who's Mike Nevis and what were his dreams?
An engineer at heart. I am a system modeler. There's been plenty of dreams for me to get started, but the latest dreams that is inspiring me to go do what I'm doing right now is to build leaders out of this land that I was born. So that's on a short scale, that is who I am.
What inspired you to start this company?
So it started 12 years back, and then I met one of my partners in the United States, Steven Lake. He had a product. We still have that product. It's called the iStory. That was very inspiring. He had done something in AI in 2010 that generated a website on its own, right, by simply prompting and instructing. So that inspired me one more time to start into the AI space. That was way back in 2018, which is when I met this team, starting with Janet here.
The reason behind the brand name AIQ?
Actually, Janet was part of that conversation to come up with a name. We started with Arivu IQ, right? You can see the old labels here. Arivu is, correct me if I'm wrong, she's French, by the way. So she was the one who said Arivu stands for team. So our dream is building a team here. So we said Arivu IQ. IQ comes from another inspiration from my experience. I was part of a company, a startup in the United States called Solutions IQ. And it's a fantastic learning experience for me, right? Mostly in the space of transformation, right? Lots of leadership skills, soft skills that I learned out of that. IQ has been with me for a long time. Accenture bought us, so I left. But IQ is a success story, so I wanted that to continue. No matter what companies we are starting and going forward, we do include IQ in that. So that's another second part of the story. So Arivu IQ is all started. And then when we met the larger team, US and all that, really inspired by the name Arivu, right? Because we are in the AI space, we are trying to augment human potential, we're trying to humanize it, not to replace people or roles. So we wanted to actually capitalize on that and say Arivu is Tamil. It's from Chennai. We are from Chennai. So we really wanted to scream that out loud. So Arivu became Arivu IQ. Both are AIQ. So for short, AIQ works. But right now, the company name is Arivu IQ.
Why did you choose this particular industry?
Like I said, I'm an engineer at heart. I'm a system modeler. I like to solve problems using a little bit of structure to get some unstructured results, you can call it. But that is something that has always been there. So this industry in particular, especially AI, the difference between how we used to do traditional development, I'm talking about technology, versus what is the difference now? Developers, as you see today, will be obsolete in few years. Don't take me wrong, it's not negative, right? But they are going to go to the next level of development. That's what I mean, right? When we used to start designing something, we used to structure it based from database schema to blah, 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 and all that. But you structure the data and then write software to solve a problem. Versus in AI, you're working with unstructured. It's a beauty, right? So there are so many things that is so inspiring in the AI space for the next few years. I know there's a tsunami coming. That's beauty in it, but there are also pros and cons. So that's why the industry is trying to balance it out right now, and we'll see where it goes.
What's the story behind AIQ?
I would not have registered a company in Chennai. We were continuing a journey in the United States, thinking we can kind of merge into an already set up company here. That was our first intent. But by working with, I know Janet's company previously, my friends, couple of my friends' companies as well, I wasn't feeling happy because that's not the dream. The dream is not to get people coding. The dream is to create leaders, right? So the story behind AIQ is at least inspiring whatever we can at this point of time to create 10 leaders out of Chennai, right? So, well, it will take time, So we decided 3 years back, we did it. There are about 15 awesome people right now, all of which they do their current job and also are becoming leaders and entrepreneurs in their own scale. So that's a little story about AIQ.
What are the biggest accomplishments of your company so far?
It's bringing together a team of people during the tough times. It's not, we can take people, but we wanted the right people, the right mindset. We never looked for skill set, whether are you an expert in coding, are you an expert in this technology? Never. All that we wanted is, are you interested to learn? It's not so easy because people would have different knowledges in different areas and different expertise in so many domains, right? If they wanted to keep moving on, so many developers would ask the first question is, if I'm going to keep changing, then what would my resume look like? So whoever took up the challenge, I share with.
Can you share a pivotal moment or a decision that significantly contributed to the company's success?
It's been 3 years and more. Every day, every year that passed by, not a single day I came here. It's because of there is a duty that I have to do. It's because I wanted to be here.
What do you believe sets your company apart from competitors and has contributed to this success?
There are 3 things I usually focus on because everyone does technology. Everyone, there's thousands of companies out there, teams out there. Everybody are awesome, right? They do what they do best. For us, it is like answering 3 questions. How you choose work, okay? How you work together, be it customers, team, vendors, no matter who. So how you choose work, how you work together, and how you deliver. Those are the 3 pivotal questions we ask every time when we go approach customers and we get customers or vendors or whoever, right? Or even a new team member. We do that in a way that they want to be part of this.
What role do you believe your leadership style has played in the company's success?
Yes, we get these comp every month, whatever, that all that structure is there. But I want co-owners as part of this organization. Can we make more than 10? Possibly, yes, but I also want to restrict that, right? So like 5 to 6 people in a team. I want to really co-own this company. So anyway, that's what we are doing. Like I said, there are a few team members here in Chennai who are co-owning this with me.
How you have overcome a major obstacles or a failure in your career?
It's not the toughest time that I see, right? What is the outcome that we wanted to do at the end? The shared goal that we all have. And having an alignment with my peer, having an alignment with my team. Else I wouldn't have come alone passing the tough time. It's the team and an alignment with a shared goal together is where the obstacles and the difficulties, so many things we came across.
What advice would you give to aspiring entrepreneurs based on your own experience?
So I don't see work and personal as two different things, but you do different things in those two lives, but it's not different. It's on mic, right? In that horizon. From a professional career, lots of obstacles, like I said, but that is nothing compared to what we have all endured and labored through, right? So I think we'll continue having obstacles, but as long as you have the mindset of fail fast and fail forward, we should be good.
All this, right? It's not only by words, it's what I've been through for the past few days and months and this journey. If you're not there for the team or if you're not there for the people that need you, don't say that, you are an entrepreneur. Anyone can be an entrepreneur, but are you a leader? Are you there for the team? That makes a huge difference.
3 people, no problem. Leave them alone in a corner, they'll get the work done, right? Science says more than 10 people. More than 10 people, then you'll know what problems come in, and people are problems. You know that. We have our own perspectives and all that. So bringing everybody together, understanding the shared purpose, creating an ecosystem that supports this shared purpose and the people, all in all, is entrepreneurship.
Looking back, is there anything you would have done differently or any lessons learned that you would like to share?
Oh, wow. Yeah. I would have started a company soon after college, if you asked me. Yeah, that's something that I would have done. When I say started a company doing what I'm doing today. But the journey that I went through was also needed to do what I do now successfully. I should know how to accept failures, right? Like I said, without failing, you're not even trying. I would not have said this maybe 20, 30 years back, right? So I needed that journey. So if I had to do something with all this in place, then I would have started my own or been part of a startup long time back in that week.
For me, one thing that I would say is don't be afraid, right? I was never afraid of failing though. I fail like anything. Every day, every minute, anything new, I fail because, of course, there is a lot more for me to learn. Am I going to do everything perfect because of who I am today? No, I'm not. I'm definitely going to fail. And how do I step in? Knowing that I'm going to fail. But the one thing I would say is don't be afraid to the previous thing. Else, maybe I would have came to AIQ 2 years early, one step ahead, right? Yeah, that's the thing I would say.